Welcome to this week's edition of Tiger Talk. My name is Will Kollmeyer. I'm the Vice President of Marketing and Community Relations at one of the elite community colleges in the entire country, Northeast Mississippi Community College. Our spring semester is off and running. Our face-to-face classes began last week. This week, online classes began, and of course our online education not only listed number one in Mississippi among all higher ed institutions, which includes universities, colleges, community colleges, but we're the second ranked community college when it comes to online education in the entire country. We're going to bring in our president, Dr. Ricky Ford. Dr. Ford will talk a little about the opening of this semester, talk about some new options when it comes to dining here at Northeast, and much more. As always, Dr. Ford, really appreciate your time.
Good morning, everyone, and thank you, Will, for another opportunity to kind of get everyone up to date on some things that are happening around campus and all of our satellite campuses also. I do want to say again, welcome back to everyone. Hope you had a great holiday and had a great first week of classes. I think everything went well. We were registering students throughout the week last week. Today is the last day to register for online classes, so I encourage everyone to push that information out and get as many students as we possibly can registered this semester. And again, this is a concern of mine concerning enrollment. This semester we're down about 200 students than what we were in previous semesters, and this affects a lot of areas of the college, especially with reimbursement with FTE and hours generated and those type things, because we get a tremendous amount of our budget from Mississippi Community College Board, which is money that's appropriated for FTEs. So this enrollment is important, and I would encourage everyone to get involved with the recruitment process of recruiting students. And we have several recruiters that we have employed on campus and off campus and other areas too. But when we look at it, recruiting students is a responsibility for everyone. I think we are all ambassadors for the college, and when we go out, we need to make sure that we promote Northeast in a very positive way and entice as many students as we possibly can to come and get enrolled and further their education, whether it be formal education through the baccalaureate, searching for a BS degree, or searching for an associate's degree in some of our career tech programs. Whatever it might be, we have something for students that could further their education, get them a much better job and a wage to provide for their family. So each one of us plays a very important role in the life of the people of Northeast Mississippi and the entire state of Mississippi. So you're going to see an increased emphasis on recruitment for the fall 2021 semester, simply because we have a difficult time now of reaching our students. We no longer can go into the classrooms at the high schools and visit with them like we have in the past. We cannot have the students here as groups on campus with the Northeast Now. And those were huge activities that helped us in recruiting students. So we've got to be very innovative in the way that we reach our students. We've got to be creative. We must reach our students to get them enticed to attending Northeast in some form or fashion. So this is a job that I'm challenging everyone to please think of ways that we can recruit and attract students here to Northeast. Then again, referring back to this semester that we're currently in, I know the COVID cases are up and down. There are new strains coming along, so it's going to be difficult to navigate through this semester. We are trying now to line up some COVID vaccination for all of our employees, and we're looking probably at 2 weeks out, mid-February, before those are going to be available for us to call and get an appointment to have the vaccination. So we're working on those for each of you. I would encourage you to begin the process of reaching out and finding out how you can get that vaccination also. We sent out a request for people that were interested or would sign up to take the vaccination. We had 150 of our employees that replied that they would do that. So any of you that wants to sign up for this, please let us know, and we'll get you more information on that, on when and how to sign up. Do want to remind you about some things going on campus also. Sodexo has just opened up on January the 5th. They opened up the Tiger Grill, which is an excellent opportunity, another option that you can choose to eat from. It's available to anyone who wants to come by and pay and purchase a meal. We have extended hours for our students, and there's quite a variety of food that's available, whether it be a sandwich. We have a Subway type deli there, which has some very, very good sandwiches. Also, if you're watching your weight and one of your New Year's resolutions was to lose weight and you want to hit the salad, they have some really nice salads that are available too. If you want the traditional food such as hamburger, French fries, chicken fingers, those type things, those are available also at the grill at a very, very reasonable price. So encourage you to go by and take advantage of that. It's some really good food. So I want to thank Sodexo for expanding the option for our students. And staying on the topic of student activities, we do have athletics, which is starting up basketball on the 21st, Thursday night. Our men will be hosting Holmes Community College. Our women will be traveling to Holmes Community College, and this is a mirrored schedule, whereas we would only host one game on each date that we have a basketball event. So when we play Holmes the second time, then our women will play Holmes here on our campus, and our men will travel to the Holmes campus to play. This eliminates larger crowds. We also have some protocols in place, whereas the numbers of people attending games would be a lot less than you normally would see. Our baseball season will begin on January the 30th. Our softball season will begin on February the 6th. And our golf will begin its season on February the 22nd. Do also want to update everyone on some new CARES Act monies that will be coming available. They are not available currently, but we will be receiving some more CARES Act monies later on in the next coming weeks. This was signed into law by the President on December the 27th to make these monies available for students and for institutions of higher learning that have experienced COVID-related budget shortfalls and those type things. So there will be monies available for students in the form of grants, and those students will be allowed to apply for those. So there will be more information coming out concerning those with the times and the dates and those type things. I do want to mention the fact that our Tiger Den, which is located currently in Wright Hall, and this is for students, needy students who have experienced some difficulties during the COVID and needs food especially, and other essentials that they might need while they're on campus, or they don't have to be on campus. They could just be a Northeast student. So there are a lot of things that are available there. We just received notification last week that we received a little bit over $6,000 in a grant from Create Foundation, and I want to thank Miss Emily Pollard for her work with the Tiger Den. She is the director of the Tiger Den. We have the shelves stocked with food and essentials that any of our needy students might need. So if you have students that are experiencing difficulties with some food and other essentials, please have them go by the Tiger Den and check that out, because there are things that are available for them. Not a lot to report this week. Know that we are completed the first week of classes. Everything has gone fairly well. Our excused list and our quarantine list is still low. We're not experiencing a lot of those right now, but we're monitoring that. We've also got into place some things that hopefully will prevent the spread of this COVID virus. Also want to mention that we have the shields in place. Each building should have received the desk shields and lab table shields and things like that to help protect you, the instructor, from possible contamination or things like that. So if you haven't received those, please check with your division head, because they have been delivered to the buildings. And if you haven't gotten those in the building that you work in, please let us know, and we'll make sure that you get one for your desk or your classroom or for your lab tables, whatever it might be, to help protect you from the spread or contamination of the COVID virus. So we ask you to be careful. We ask you to continue to wear the mask. We ask you to continue to stay away from large crowds, wash your hands, those type things that have typically been in place since the beginning. So please adhere to those, and I think everyone would be okay there. So again, let me say how much I appreciate all of you. Thank you for what you do. Thank you for just your dedication and your commitment to our students, regardless of what the situation might be. We have delivered instruction in some of the most challenging of times, and you don't know how appreciative we are of the tremendous faculty, staff, and employees that we have at Northeast that go above and beyond to make sure that our students are taken care of, and that each of us are taken care of. So, and as the old saying used to go, everybody's got everybody's back, and we certainly appreciate that, and that's the way to make an organization be successful. Thank you so much, and I appreciate you and pray for you each and every day. So as always, ladies and gentlemen, let's go Tigers.
Go Tigers is right, Dr. Ford. And as the president just mentioned, it is opening night for Northeast Tiger basketball on Thursday night. The women will be at Holmes. That'll be on the Gold channel of NEMCCTV.com. You can watch coverage of the Northeast men hosting Holmes on the Black channel. That will also start at 6 o'clock. I'm filling in and will be on the call on that one. Now, President Ford also talked a little bit about the new dining options available here at Northeast for our students, faculty, and staff. Don Knowles is the operations manager at Sodexo. He joins us now to talk a little bit more about those options.
As an organization at Sodexo, we want to look at how can we keep our customers on campus and still provide them the same options they would like to have if they go off campus. So we're always looking for dining concepts to bring to the campus to keep the students on campus. It increases their safety. It gives them some kids don't have transportation. Just give them that same option even when you have inclement weather. It gives kids the option for different dining options instead of having just sitting eating in the cafeteria all the time. Now, our cafeteria we consider is outstanding, but we also understand that variety is also something that kids look for. So that's why we brought the two additional concepts to afford them the opportunity to, hey, if you don't want to eat in the cafeteria every day, come to the grill. You don't want to eat in the grill, come to the deli, SubConnection. We have a deli in the cafeteria, but you don't have fresh baked bread with five different flavors every day. You don't have the many options you have. You don't have the toppings that you have back here. You also don't have chicken tenders in the cafeteria. You don't have chicken wings in the cafeteria, but you will have those back here every day. Only overlap we really have is burgers. But the burger back here is a Tiger burger. It's bigger, larger. So all the options back here is a little different. And we include especially curly fries. Back here, the option is curly fries. Out front is our regular shoestring fries. So everything, the concept was not to just split up the same options or the same food items, was to provide something different. And different food options, different dining options for the kid. And our hours are set up to where, sometimes kids might be studying and just can't make the cafeteria at 6:30. We will be open to 7 o'clock, and the hours of, it's 10:30 to 2, and then 4 to 7, Monday through Wednesday, and then on Thursday is 10:30 to 2 p.m. Once the COVID-19 numbers, and once we get out of this situation with COVID-19, there will be a lot more seating in here. There'll be probably about 8 or 9 more tables and 2 or 3 more of these tables, and then the kids can come in and watch the TV and lounge and enjoy themselves as long as they want.
Thank you so much, Don. Appreciate your time this week on Tiger Talk. Before we go, a friendly reminder to all faculty, staff, and students to be sure to fill out your screening form each day before heading to work or class here at Northeast Mississippi Community College. And with that, we will wrap up this week's show. Special thanks to Michael Miller for all he does each week behind the scenes to get us on the air. So for the president, Dr. Ricky Ford, I'm Will Kollmeyer saying thanks for listening, and we'll talk to you next week right here on Tiger Talk.